Hello, I am live. Hello, my name is Cindy, and thank you for coming to my channel. My channel has a lot of videos about VIPKID and about technology because I really like to use my iPad for teaching for VIPKID. I like to use my iPad for other ways. So if you check out my channel, you'll find different tips and tricks about using the iPad, which I'm always learning new things. But today I would like to talk about my Outschool classes. So I have been teaching with Outschool since, let's see, the summer, August or so. I signed up for Outschool. Outschool.com is a platform where teachers can go into it and they can actually teach their own classes. And we can teach kind of like whatever we want. It's kind of whatever we are passionate about. So, yeah. So if you've been teaching as long as I have, there's a lot of choices. And there are a lot of teachers who are teaching. Outschool gets students from all over the world, really. The students that I've had have been mostly in the United States, but I did have one student that was from England. And so that was really cool. So it's really neat to see where the students are coming from and, you know, just to talk with the kids from all over the world. Now, teaching for VIPKID, we teach English and we're teaching them pronunciation and we have a curriculum already set up for us. But when we can teach for Outschool, we can choose whatever it is that we want to teach and we can make our own schedule as well. Now, technically, we can make more money on Outschool once you get established in your whatever your classes are. And so I was hoping that I could share my screen with you today, and I wanted to show you the classes that I am doing for Outschool. Now, as an Outschool teacher and parent, I can choose to sharing screen. Okay. So I can choose to either Outschool. Yeah, that's what I want. I can either choose to go on outschool.com and I can have my students um, take the class. I'm just checking to see how this is working because I'm kind of new to StreamYard sharing screen. Okay, there I am. Okay, so I have one monitor. It says this is better done with two monitors, but I only have one. So bear with me a little bit. So this is really cool. You can go to outschool.com. If you have never taken an Outschool class before, I will put a link below for a parent. A parent can take a class. As a parent, you can sign up for a class and you can get the first class up to $20 off your first class. So you can actually have a free class, okay? If you use the link from another parent or another teacher. As a teacher, if you use my link, I can help you through the hiring process. And once you get hired and you make your first $100, then I will get a bonus for finding you as a teacher and helping you through the hiring process. So that's really cool. So you go to outschool.com and at the top, you'll see that there's, right now it's on my students classes and I have Evan signed up for a Spanish class. And you can also go through and favorite some of your favorite classes and then they will keep you updated when that teacher has new classes or when those classes are booked and whatever like that. So if you want to teach, then you go to the teaching tab and these are my classes. So my up and coming classes are finger knitting on Wednesday. I also have finger knitting on Wednesday. What do I have? On Thursday and Saturday. And so you can kind of go see through my classes that I have coming up. I have Write Grandma a Letter, which is really cool. So that's what I have scheduled coming up. This is my class list. Now on Outschool, I am Cindy B. So if you're looking for my classes, look for Cindy B. So I have a baby animals camp. I have beginner knitting ongoing class. I do have a bread dough cornucopia class. I've only taught that once. And it's really fun class. That's what I do around Thanksgiving. I have a bread machine magic class, which, as you can see, there's one save. I haven't actually taught that class. Bread making and more is for ages 9 to 13. I have a bubble letters class, chicken lovers discussion class, egg sighting, egg recipe class, finger knitting practice beyond the basics. Okay, so I have like some one-time finger knitting classes, and then I also have some ongoing classes. Now, this is first grade math with baby animals. I'm really excited about teaching that class. I also have a kitten camp. That's a 2-day class. I have knit your first dishcloth. I have let's knit a scarf. I have first knitting class. Let's show our pets. That's a pet show and tell class. I've taught that a couple times. I have put up some reading classes as well. Very beginner knitting class, vocabulary workshop, and write grandma a letter. That is a ongoing class, but you can jump in there anytime. Ongoing classes are designed to be available for a student that just wants to go in and take that one class and go out, or they can continue going, and the Outschool will charge the parent weekly on Sundays. So that's really cool. Now, if you see a class that you like and you really don't want to do that time, or there's a time that doesn't work for you, then you can go ahead and you can message the teacher, and you can tell the teacher, hey, I really like this class, but can you offer it at a different time? And teachers would love for you to do that, because as teachers, we kind of just put in what times work for us, but we're not really positive that that's going to work for the people. So keep that in mind. Now, as a teacher, I can go into my schedule and I can kind of open up my times, and technically parents can request booking times. So you can go to your teacher that you're looking for, you can see if they have open booking times, and you can actually request to have those booking times. Now, in my classes, my classes are 1 student to like 6 students. And so the teachers have the option, if there's only 1 student, you can cancel the class. So, but usually what I do is I continue the class even if I only have 1 student, because I want the practice. And as a student, sometimes they don't always, they don't always love to be the only student, but think about it. You've got a private tutor, right? So just kind of make it fun. If you want to teach it for that 1 student just to get the practice, then go ahead and do it. That's what I do. I've done finger knitting classes with 1 student. I did the Write Grandma letter class with 1 student. So if you're watching this video and you're interested in any of these classes, please let me know. The pet classes for math are, a lot of my classes are 6 to 9, but the knitting classes for older ages, like 9 to 13. So like I said, if you're interested in a class, it looks really fun, you would like to try it, but there's not a good time for you, then go ahead and message me, because I would love to work with you on that. And, there are a lot of teachers on Outschool that are also doing tutoring. So if you have a student that you really want to have some personal attention in a particular class, then feel free to message any teacher. I mean, there are a lot of teachers on Outschool, and what we do is we make up a class. We have no idea how many students actually want this class, but we think it's cool because we're teaching what we really like. And so we put it up there, and we're kind of hoping that that's going to work as a good time for other people. And especially if we're new. I'm kind of new to Outschool. I have taught, let's see, I have taught 87 learners. Wow. That doesn't seem possible, but I've taught 87 learners 39 hours, and I've made almost $800. So that's pretty cool for a little bit of a part-time job. A lot of those are 1 student classes also, or sometimes 2, sometimes 3. Last week I taught a awesome knitting class to 3 amazing students, and they are going to be doing an ongoing knitting class. So I'm really excited about continuing with that. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions about Outschool, let me know. If you would like to use my link, send me an email and say, hey, I used your link. Um, if you use my link, Outschool might tell me that a little bit of information about you, but not much. So if you send me an email, let me know that you use my link, then that kind of helps me to know if you might need some help with something, either as a student or as a teacher. So for Outschool so far, they advertise, I think, that you can make like up to maybe $50 an hour. I think mine averages out to be 20 something an hour, which is fine for me at this point, but I am kind of working up into trying to get more classes, get more established with the Outschool platform. And technically you can teach what you want, teach whenever you want, but you kind of have to figure out what it is that students are going to want to teach from you. So thank you for watching the video, and let me know what you think. Do you teach for Outschool? Do you want to teach for Outschool? Or maybe you're a parent and you're looking for some Outschool classes. That can be kind of hard to find things that you might want to learn. Every teacher puts up their classes. I have videos for most of my classes. I do have to go through and make some more videos so that they're more up to date and they just kind of explain what that class is all about. And I'm really looking forward to teaching these animal classes that I just kind of put up there. So let me know what you think, and thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you around.